when it came down about Coach Pitino wasn't going to coach anymore, it was reported that you all made it known that you all would like to have David Padgett be the coach. And I want to confirm that that's true. And then how did that come about with a team meeting? And if so, who did you all pass that information on to?
When we knew that Coach P was not going to coach us anymore, we know about everything and we know who was involved in it. We had a team meeting and we thought that Coach Padgett would be a really good fit for us for multiple reasons. And the first one I talked to was Kenny Klein. I didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know who, because we knew Tom George wasn't there anymore too. So I didn't know who was involved in the process of picking the coach. So I talked to Kenny, and I told him, Kenny, we had a team meeting and we would like for Coach Padgett to be our head coach, and we know we weren't going to decide it. It's not really our call, but we just wanted our voice to be heard.
How confusing was that time for you guys? Like, you didn't know who you could call your coach and your athletic director. Like, what were your initial thoughts?
For us, I mean, we all came together. We didn't have practice or anything this week, so we just continued with our conditioning and our weightlifting. And we had a bunch of guys that help us with those. Coach G, Fred Hina. So those guys were around a lot just to guide us through that. But three of us, we captains, so we have a very young team. So we make sure that everybody, as a team, be independent, but at the same time, just looking after each other.
How much did the experiences of a couple of years ago and all the challenges you had help you in this moment now, kind of navigate some of the challenges that are ahead?
Basically, just coming together as a team. That's the main thing. With us, like what DA said, being the leaders, we just gotta bring the young guys together. It's just basically just communicate, just keep working and all that.
You guys had a players-only meeting, and you guys spoke to the younger guys directly about what's happening?
Not necessarily a meeting. I mean, we, in the locker room all the time. We see each other in the dorm all the time. We hang out together. So it's not necessarily a team meeting per se, but we talked a lot with the younger guys, and we told them we had this similar situation 2 years ago, and we dealt with it fine. And you gotta stay positive, keep your head up. So.
Guys, what do you like about David? What's the first thing that comes to mind when you see him, hear him out there trying to coach him?
Why don't each of you answer that one?
Okay. For me, he has a great history with us. He's a players coach, so he has a lot of different relationships with all of us, and we can approach him easily if we have any concerns. And he's loud as in practice. Even though he's a coach, sometimes he's louder than us as players. So it's just fun to have him around.
I mean, we as a team we had a really good relationship with him. But me personally, I had I'd say deeper relationship. He was my mentor since I got here. Even though he wasn't an assistant coach and he wasn't allowed to work with me in the court, but he always talked to me about how to get better as a center. And because he played for Coach P and he knew the system. And he always wanted to pass that story down to me, and I wouldn't be where I am right now without DP.
Basically, just everybody was just comfortable with him. That's the main thing. I had a great relationship with him when I first got here too. I've been knowing him since I was a little kid, since the camp. So that's basically the main thing. So I'm just glad he's our coach.
Let's talk about the emotions of the week and the ups and the downs, and how have you guys kind of gotten through it?
It's tough. I'm not gonna say it's not. The toughest part of it is we don't know a lot of information. You're hearing stuff from the internet. You see stuff, you see videos, you see pictures, but you don't know where the truth is. And I think on Tuesday when we heard all the news, we were overwhelmed up by the news and all that, and first of all, we didn't want to work out. We had conditioning at 3 o'clock, and we wanted just like, guys, let's move that to tomorrow. We don't feel like working out. And then I went to talk to Fred and Coach G, and they said it's scheduled for today. We gotta keep everything going. We can't stop. And actually, we had a really good conditioning workout, and I think that workouts and stuff helped us to kind of get away from it. We just rallied on each other, really. I mean, the guys are great. A lot of them, freshmen, and they didn't really know what to do, but just being involved around them, it just made us feel a lot better.
You guys have to deal and fix things that you're not responsible for. Is that frustrating? Does it make you angry? How do you look at it?
I mean, for us, we're here to play basketball. So, and I know 3 of us have been through this situation already, but at the same time, we can only control what we can control. So we just, as a team, we get in the gym. Like Anna said, that's our getaway. So we get in the gym and just, have fun with each other. Guys joke around in the locker room, and just off that, we can't control any of this stuff. It's unlucky, but we gotta focus on basketball.
Is there still a little uncertainty? I mean, you can start practice on Sunday, I think Coach said, and still a little uncertainty about assistant coaches and how all that might shake out?
We don't know nothing about that.
What kind of experience, or what have you seen from him as a on-floor coach that makes you think he can come up with strategy that makes you feel good about his philosophy?
I think the main thing is, he's been in this system that we have been playing in for, I've been playing here for 3 years, and the guys that have been learning stuff for the last couple of months. And one of the basketball reasons we wanted DP is because there's not going to be a whole lot of changes. It's too late right now. We have a couple of days until official practice starts and 30 days until the first game, exhibition game, and we don't want anything to distract us even more than what we're already in. And bringing a complete new coach with a complete new philosophy is something we didn't want to happen for us right now, because we don't have the time to learn something new. And I think, Coach Padgett, he's been here, he's done it before, and he's going to be able to pass that knowledge down to us.
As captains, you guys have been through a lot already together. How do you guys plan to so-called rally the troops and the rest of the team for this season?
I don't think it doesn't need planning. It's something that's inside all of us. We go out there in the court and we chant 1, 2, 3 family. It's not something that we're supposed to plan on doing. It's just something that's inside of all of us already.
David said earlier that he misses you guys. He released a statement saying that. How do you feel about that?
We miss him too. We spend a lot of time with him. I've been here for 3 years, and he was my coach for 3 years. And it's not something easy on us or on him. It's definitely not going to be. It's not going to get any easier on him as well. He's dealing with a lot of stuff, and God help him.
Do you have any message that you would like to share with the fans?
They've been through this already. 2 years ago, we went through a similar situation, and they were great. They were behind us, especially the 50th seniors guys we had that wanted to go to the tournament. But for us, man, we just want that support. I know it's not going to be easy. It's not easy on the fans right now. It's not easy on us, but the city of Louisville always does a good job of just supporting the team and just supporting the university as a whole.
What's been the dynamic this week with Brian Bowman since you guys been there?
He's still on campus, I believe so. I don't know if he's going to classes or not, but I saw him on Tuesday, I think, last time, and he's a good kid. He's one of our friends. We've known him for the last couple of months, and it's not gonna over one night is not gonna change a whole lot. The situation that we're in hurt us a lot, but that doesn't change the fact that he's a good kid.
Were you upset at all when you heard? Were you upset at all when you heard what the allegations?
Absolutely, yes.
Honest, DP said when you guys had that team meeting Wednesday, I guess you had a workout that afternoon, and he said it was, It was Tuesday. Tuesday. He said it was one of the most spirited. He walked in and he's like, the energy was kind of off the charts. Why do you think that was? Is basketball kind of the way for you all to get away?
Absolutely, definitely. I feel like when we go out there, it's just we get away from everything. It started off slow. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the first couple of minutes, obviously, everybody emotionally was not involved in it. Everybody's minds are somewhere else. But I mean, we took it upon us to stay positive and try to get everything going and try to be as fun as possible.
Did you watch David in his press conference?
Yes, I did.
What did you think about it? I mean, how he handled himself, and did it surprise you?
He just was being himself. Really, he was smiling, he was being sarcastic. It was something that we know from him all the time. He was being himself.
Coach Pitino addressed you guys on, was it Wednesday? Coach Pitino talked to you? Tuesday? Whenever he got the chance to talk to you, what stuck out to you about his message to you?
I mean, it was short. It was, it was just, it wasn't anything deep. It was just, guys, like, I'm sorry for all this, and we'll get down to understand what happened, and it was a pleasure coaching you guys, stuff like that.
Coach Pitino and now Coach Padgett have been complimentary of the talent that's on this team and the potential that you guys have. Do you think it's going to be hard to match that potential now with everything going on, or is it something that once you get on the court it all kind of disappears?
I think, at the end of the day, just like DA said, we're here to play basketball. We're going to go out there and we're going to work hard and do the best thing we could ever do. It has nothing, it's not related. I don't think so.
Quentin, what's it been like for you? This really affects the city of Louisville and kind of all the people in it. This is your city.
Really, like when it first happened, I was really confused. Didn't know what happened because I didn't know what was going on. So, but basically, for now, I'm good now. I think the city's happy, having somebody that we were comfortable with to have for coach.
Have you had people reach out to you?
Yeah, I had a lot of people.
Being honest, you guys came out of President Postal's office earlier. You guys had smiles on your faces. What did he tell you all?
I mean, he was just a good guy to talk to. He just told us the situation, and we wanted to meet up with him. Regardless, we was gonna meet up with him yesterday.
Yeah, it was supposed to be yesterday.
Just after we had a team meeting, and just to tell him who we wanted the coaches, and once we told him that, he was he was real positive with it, and he just wanted to make sure we was comfortable and we just go back to work.
You guys are ranked preseason top 10 in a lot of the magazines. Can you still achieve those goals, and what will it take for you to be able to achieve them?
Absolutely, we can achieve those goals. We have a very talented freshman class coming in. We have veteran guys, 3 of us included, and we have guys that contribute that was here last year, and and there's a lot of guys you're going to be surprised with this year, just based off their work ethic this offseason. And look, we've all been working this summer. We all built great chemistry, and nothing's going to stop us. At the end of the day, we still got to go on the floor and not perform.